everybody should ratchet the pressure. I was disappointed to see that some of the so-called crypto exchanges, not all of them, but some of them are refusing to end transactions with Russia, you know, from some, I don't know, philosophy of libertarianism or whatever. Everybody, and if there has to be legal or regulatory pressure, everybody should do as much as possible to isolate Russian economic activity right now. That pressure will absolutely impact Putin.
Former presidential candidate Hillary Clinton, perhaps some of you even voted for her, continues her press tour against cryptocurrency. In this case, slamming cryptocurrency exchanges that have yet to ban Russian users, saying Russian citizens need to be banned from cryptocurrency exchanges. And she continues to conflate cryptocurrency with nefarious things, saying cryptocurrency is used by the bad people. Cryptocurrency facilitates illegal activities. Cryptocurrency is unregulated, so it's the boogeyman, despite the fact it continues to get more and more regulated. But just overall her point, cryptocurrency bad, cryptocurrency hurts people. Of course, we're seeing her cohorts echo the same thing, refusing to acknowledge the good that cryptocurrency is doing in the world, refusing to acknowledge the adoption that cryptocurrency is seeing throughout the world. We have so much to talk about in today's video, my friends. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, smash the like button, and I do want to encourage our subscribers, get your tickets for Bitcoin 2022 conference in Miami. Use Altcoin Daily for 10% off. 10% off tickets. We're going to be there. So many people are going to be there. This is the biggest Bitcoin conference in the world. 10% off with this coupon code. I hope to see you there. Let's get into it.
The last time you were here, Madam Secretary, you raised that point. You said, I hadn't asked you about it at all, and you said you wanted to put a sort of spotlight on the need for regulation of the crypto markets, specifically for national security purposes, so that they couldn't serve as an escape hatch in the case of, you know, multilateral action to try to lock people out from specific currency for national security reasons. In this case, crypto is looking like it could potentially be an escape hatch, as even the Russian central bank is sanctioned, and as we've seen these otherwise multilateral actions. I have to ask, since you've been raising those concerns, have you seen the Biden administration, or even indeed other governments around the world, start to take that seriously in terms of how the crypto markets could be undermining in national security environments like this one?
Well, I think they're starting to take seriously the need to figure out the market and to provide guardrails, as you definitely should with any kind of large financial market like this has become. I think in the specific case of Ukraine, I do think that the Treasury Department, I think the Europeans should look hard at how they can prevent the crypto markets from giving an escape hatch to Russia, both governmental and private transactions in and out of Russia. And I would hope they would do that, because it's so ironic, Rachel, because for people who live to make money, if they're making it legally, if they're not just a device or an excuse for money laundering, they should not want this invasion by Russia to stand. They should figure out that, we don't need to be descending into some kind of global conflict where dictators can decide that they're going to try to take over countries just because they wake up one morning, no provocation at all. So it's really in the interest of everyone who wants to do legitimate business to try to end this conflict as quickly as possible. And one of the two pillars that we can rely on right now is the economic pillar. So I would hope somebody at the Treasury Department is trying to figure out how they're going to rein in the leaky valves in the crypto market that might allow Russia to escape the full weight of the sanctions.
Former presidential candidate Hillary Clinton says she's disappointed in some cryptocurrency exchanges that have not yet banned Russian users from their platform. Quote, I was disappointed to see that some of these so-called crypto exchanges, not all of them, but some of them, are refusing to end transactions with Russia. She added, Everybody should do as much as possible to isolate Russian economic activity right now. And of course, we've seen prominent cryptocurrency CEOs, Jesse from Kraken, CZ from Binance, even Coinbase releasing a statement saying that unless they legally have to in the countries in which they do business, they will not be banning users from their exchange. Do you agree with former presidential candidate Hillary Clinton? Do you agree with current U.S. Senator Elizabeth Warren? U.S. Senator Elizabeth Warren is urging regulators to increase scrutiny on the boogeyman, on crypto, as it risks undermining sanctions against Russia. More specifically, she says, quote, cryptocurrency risk is undermining sanctions against Russia, and she is urging financial regulators, quote, to take this threat seriously and increase scrutiny of digital assets. Seems to me like Hillary Clinton and Elizabeth Warren aren't providing the full picture. They're saying that Putin can use this to avoid sanctions. Putin can use crypto to do nefarious things. But if they're for Ukraine, which it seems like they are, they're refusing to acknowledge the help that Ukraine is getting from crypto. Ukraine has received over 50 million in crypto donations. The Ukrainian crypto crowdfunding effort has now exceeded 50 million through almost 90,000 separate donations. And then let's talk about Ukraine's Web3 DAO. The Ukraine DAO has raised over 6 million via NFT sales to aid Ukrainian citizens. Yet they refuse to acknowledge true information. They refuse to acknowledge the other side of the story. They refuse to acknowledge the adoption and acceptance that Bitcoin and crypto is having throughout the world. Case in point, breaking news. Lugano introduces Bitcoin, Tether, and LVGA as legal tender. Crypto and digital assets, Bitcoin as legal tender. Lugano is following El Salvador's footsteps in introducing Bitcoin as legal tender. Tether and LVGA will also be official currencies in the Swiss city as part of its commitment to blockchain. This is awesome. The Swiss city is partnering with Tether to make Lugano a blockchain hub in an initiative dubbed Lugano's Plan B. Lugano will use the Lightning Network for Bitcoin payments and explore clean mining. And of course, the bigger TLDR is that citizens will be able to use Bitcoin, Tether, and LVGA to pay for taxes, for goods, for services, just like in the country of El Salvador. The genie is out of the bottle, my friends, and it is only a matter of time before we start seeing the dominoes continue to fall, before we start seeing multiple small countries adopting Bitcoin or multiple cities like we are seeing. There's even talks that Mexico is being lined up. Mexico is being flirted with by the same people who helped El Salvador get on the Bitcoin standard. They're trying to get Mexico as the next nation for full Bitcoin adoption. One of El Salvador's most prominent advisors on the nation's adoption of Bitcoin as legal tender says he is now turning his attention to Mexico. This would be great to see. And of course, we know several prominent Mexican figures who are pro-crypto. In other news, we're going over the cryptocurrency news, and I'm going to give you, some market perspective. That's what we do on this channel. That's why you subscribe. In other news, Ukraine has actually canceled their airdrop for crypto donors. The Ukrainian government has abandoned its plans to airdrop a reward to crypto donors. However, it will soon release an NFT. Around 9 million worth of Ethereum donations have flooded into Ukraine's donation address after the government announced an airdrop on Wednesday. People donated Ethereum hoping to then get airdropped, whatever the reward is. But now, Ukrainian leadership has issued this statement. After careful consideration, we have decided to cancel the airdrop. Every day, there are more and more people willing to help Ukraine fight back the aggression. Instead, we will announce NFTs to support Ukrainian armed forces soon. We do not have any plans to issue any fungible tokens. So is this the best rug pull ever? Ukraine, just like El Salvador, is going through the trials and tribulations, trying to see how cryptocurrency can help them. they're going to make some mistakes. They're going to, backtrack on a few things, but it is so amazing to see just how cryptocurrency is being used and being talked about in 2022. I am a buyer here. I'm cost averaging Bitcoin. I'm buying Ethereum and a few quality alts. Tell me what you are doing in the comments below. My name is Aaron at Altcoin Daily. We keep you updated on a daily basis, so subscribe to the channel. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. It is a discussion, and I'll see you tomorrow. So let me take 60 seconds and turn you on to a major opportunity that most people in crypto do not realize they can take advantage of. This can benefit most crypto holders and traders greatly. And this opportunity is through a sponsor of ours, Choice App. So if you're unfamiliar, Choice App enables you to buy Bitcoin, Ethereum, and thousands of other traditional assets, including 22 and counting crypto assets, without having to pay a dime in capital gains tax. This is huge. So Choice App offers more crypto assets than actually any other retirement app. They offer Bitcoin, Ethereum, Aave, Cosmos, Polkadot, Chainlink, Maker, Solana, Uniswap, Yearn Finance, and many, many more, and they will continue to add more in the future. You can hold your own keys. Their fees are low and highly competitive. You can hold and trade cryptocurrency with no capital gains tax. If you think that your Bitcoin, Ethereum, and other crypto assets are going to be worth a lot of money in the long term, why not put a portion of your stack into Choice App so that when you're ready to cash out, you will not have to pay any capital gains tax. Your future self will thank you. In my opinion, Choice is the best retirement IRA app on the market today for crypto holders. Use the link in the description and get $50 in free Bitcoin when you start your Choice App account today.